Have you ever wondered how your class is progressing toward mastering your course standards? How can you be sure that every member of each group is learning what you need them to learn? How can you identify students who need extra support mastering the content and support them with timely interventions? Using ECHO's mastery feature in the Gradebook, you can review class-wide and individual progress on mastering objectives. To make use of ECHO's ability to track standards, you must first map your assignments and assessments with your course objectives or standards. Course objectives are different from outcomes. Outcomes are large buckets of skills like collaboration or communication. Objectives are the smaller, more specific skills or knowledge that make up the content of your course or that feed into the larger outcome. Usually, teachers are focused on their state standards when they set up their objectives for the course. To map your assignments to objectives, there are a couple of things you must do first. First, you need to make sure you have uploaded your objectives or standards into your course. You need to make sure that tasks you have created in your ECHO course have been tagged with your course objectives. You can even tag individual questions in an assessment with its own specific objective. Note that many state standards include hundreds of items that may be very difficult for a teacher to track. In that case, a recommended best practice is to work with your school to create a smaller list of power standards that are either highly valued by state assessments or are critical for students to understand. If you need help doing these things, take a second and pause this video and head over to the ECHO Help Center. help.echo-ntn.org. In this search field, type in how do I import objectives and how do I align activities with objectives. Here you will find step-by-step documentation on how to do these tasks. All right, let's get started exploring the Gradebook Mastery feature. First, I'm going to enter my course through the editor tool so I can show you my objectives that have been imported as well as an assessment that has objectives attached to each question. To the left, you can see all of the objectives I have imported. P.S. Objectives are super easy to import. It does not take much time at all. If you have a single assignment that you would like to tag a standard with, you can simply grab it, drag it, and drop it. And now this entire assignment is tagged with this standard. Now I'm going to go into this assessment so I can show you how to tag a question with a standard. Come to the Questions tab. If I open question 1, you can see right here that I have it tagged with this objective. You can tag questions with the same objective, or you can tag them with different objectives, however you would like. Okay, now to the Mastery feature. Let's head back to the home page. We are going to click the Gradebook icon located on your course card. Doing this will take you to your Gradebook dashboard. From here, click the Mastery tab. This screen allows you to see all the objectives that have been imported into your class. To the right, you will see 3 progress bars. Some objectives have green and red progress bars, and some have gray. If they are gray, that means this objective has not yet been assessed in ECHO. Maybe you haven't tagged it to an assignment yet, or maybe it comes up later in the year. The green bar shows you the progress that your entire class is making in relation to this specific objective. The red bar shows you the average amount of students that are not progressing in this standard. If you would like to get a closer look to pinpoint the students who are mastering or who are not mastering the objectives, come over to the left-hand side of your screen and click right on the standard indicator. Now I am able to see each student and how they are progressing towards this standard. This is a powerful tool for differentiation. Here I can see that I have about 3 students who need some support with this standard. I can also see that I have 2 that need a lot of support. I can grab these students by clicking the box next to their name, and I can add them to my clipboard. The clipboard allows me to create a personalized activity for these kids that I can assign to them right here within the clipboard. It's pretty powerful. to be able to throw them over there so you don't forget that they need an intervention or some remediation on that standard. The next piece of the Gradebook Mastery feature would be to look at it for each individual student. From here, I can click on the Students tab. I will select a student's name. Then, from their dashboard, I will click the Objective Mastery tab. Here I can see an average percentage of how this student is progressing towards all of the objectives in the course at this current time. If there is no progress bar, that just means this objective has not yet been assessed for this student in Echo. This feature does not reflect or replace the gradebook in Echo, but can be used for differentiation, small group instruction, or remediation. It is a quick stop for information that can help drive your instruction. This is how you access and use the Gradebook Mastery feature.